Hello.
There you go. Now it's on.
Hello.
Now you can do the side boob thing.
Hello. Hello. Here.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome to Couch Talk with Cheryl.
What are we talking about
Hello.
on the big red couch today?
Blue. It's blue.
Sorry, the big blue couch.
It is actually red underneath.
Look. Time. It's maroon. We're gonna do that. Hello.
Hello.
This is what's in the box.
What's in the box with Cheryl and Zach?
It's gonna be really funny when we get
Hello.
into what we're talking about, and you try to talk about Ozzy with that fucking voice. And he was a really good.
He was a magnificent man.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh no, it's gonna fall down on your boobies.
What's in the fucking box?
Don't do that. Don't put it that close to your feet.
Why?
Because
Oh,
then
no.
it gets all scratchy.
Oh,
Stop
no,
it.
you don't like it that close to my face.
Stop it.
You don't want it so close to my face.
You.
Uh-oh. Hi. Mother's going to be upset.
Gotcha. So, how are you? How's it going?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good.
I had bacon bagels.
Yeah, we made bacon
And bagels.
and bagels and put them.
Slapped them together.
I got bacon. I got bagels.
Bacon bagels.
Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you, and I won't cry because enough time has passed.
You liar.
I won't. I'm not gonna do it.
You're already getting teary.
No, I'm not.
Look, you're wiping your face.
Look at my face. I got grease all over it.
He's red.
Because you threw your meat at my face.
It burnt me.
Anyway, I wanted to talk because we were talking. Me and Haley were talking. Well, I decided to do this beforehand, but me and Haley were talking about music and how it.
You were talking to another girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's documented. Been happening for a while now, and you didn't even know.
I did know.
Anyway, about
I don't care.
how you love it.
I love it.
How music affects people, and like throughout your life, it affects you differently. And we were talking about how like there are songs that like really like deep rooted impacted me when I was like 13, 14.
Yeah.
That like now, not that I don't like those songs, but I don't have the same like feeling about it as I did. Whereas on the other side of that, there are songs to where I felt that way when I was younger, that when I got older, certain parts of the song or like lyrics hit differently as I got older than it did when I was younger.
They mean something else.
So, but I wanted to talk about this because as me and you have talked about already, I feel like Ozzy impacted not only a generation, but the generations. Like Ozzy has been consistent throughout, not only when he started, but consistent throughout every generation, even up till the girls' generation.
Yeah. Well, because, our parents had Black Sabbath and Ozzy, and we had the Osbournes, and,
And Ozzy, like, just him, like his whole solo career.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Hello.
What?
Your belly came out to say hi.
What are you talking about?
It went.
Oh. I was like, it's not even showing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not about your noises.
But I'm going to ask you, but then I'll talk about what does Ozzy mean to you?
Ozzy's the father figure. Like, he's been there forever.
Your father figure?
Yeah, like, Ozzy is dad. Like, I don't know. I grew up with Ozzy. I grew up listening to Ozzy with my dad. And then the show The Osbournes came out when I no longer had a dad. So it was like that filled that for me almost. Not necessarily, because you can't be filled with something that's not physically actually there, but it was like.
But it gave you something.
It was like watching that show was like a coping mechanism almost.
You were still getting advice and stuff, but not.
Yeah, I don't know about advice.
Well, no, I'm just saying,
like, who drank my beer?
Well, I'm not saying like Ozzy sat down in front of like
the camera was
like, so today's lesson for this episode is no, but I mean like.
But you know that like because
things.
You've seen it. I love that family so much that I watch anything they do. Anytime Jack has one of his shows or Kelly or any of them, I'm like, oh, we gotta watch this. And like most people would be like, that's weird, but like, I don't know, they were my family. Like I grew up with them. Like I know it sounds strange, but yeah, I was alone a lot in my preteen years, so it was like VH1 and MTV was my like
Headbangers
plays, Ball. You know. So yeah, Headbangers Ball, like watching Ozzy performances in general on MTV and VH1, and then the show obviously and all that. So it's like, yeah.
In the same way, and obviously, like I know how important Ozzy is to you anyway, regardless. But in the same way, and I told you this, in the same way as I didn't know how important Chris Cornell would be to me, I didn't know how important Ozzy was to me. Like how ingrained it was in me.
I'm sorry.
No,
I knew.
It's fine.
For me, not for you. I didn't know how he was in you. Like I knew. Like
no, it was the
what
same.
He meant to me.
It was the same way I felt. It was the same way I felt with Chris Cornell when he died. It was, I loved his voice. I loved everything he sang on. I loved how he put lyrics together. I liked his metaphors specifically. But it was kind of just like this is the music that I like sort of thing. And it wasn't constant. It wasn't that like any music I listened to was just Chris Cornell or whatever. But there was a connection, just like a lot of other music and artists that I like, that it was just like, I know I like this. I know I like this. And I didn't know how impactful it was until Chris Cornell died. And it was like, you know how people say there's a weight lifted in like a positive way? It was the opposite. It was like there was a connection that was gone. There was something in my world and life that was gone.
Yeah, like a piece is broken off now.
Yeah, and even when I listen to like
it's still a cup, but now has a chip in it.
Yeah, and even when I listen to like Audio Slave or Chris Cornell or whatever, it's not the same. It is the same, but it's not.
More of a memorial now than
it's like watching
than a connection.
Yeah, it's like watching old videos of like people that have passed in your life. Like there's that's still real. That memory is still real. The voices, the action, all of that is still real, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
And and Chris Cornell was one of very few music artists that had ever happened to me, that had ever felt that way, that had ever been that connected to somebody or something. And I don't know, I just assumed that just wouldn't, I don't know, that would just be it, that it was just a time and place thing and like whatever. And other artists have died and I didn't really feel the same way. It was kind of like, oh, that sucks that I'll like never hear anything from them. And since
I'll never hear them perform again, kind of thing.
Yeah, like even, and I know that it was kind of close, but even when Chester died, I didn't really like it. It was that. It was sad, and but it was more of a. I'm never going to be able to hear anything new. That sucks.
Yeah.
Whereas like Chris Cornell, when he died, it like I said, it was like something was missing. It was like something was gone. And then I never. I mean, I listened to Ozzy and Black Sabbath and whatever forever. Because like I said, like you said, and like I said, Ozzy's so ingrained into everything in our culture that there's no way. I mean, maybe, well, not now because of all like the memorial stuff, but maybe like the girls' generation could have gone through without it. You know what I mean? Like without noticing or without having it.
I don't know.
Maybe because it had kind of not that he had trailed off, but like all the stuff that we had like pushed at us when it came to Ozzy,
Yeah.
kind of like was at the tail end now, even before. So like they probably could have got away with it to where it would have been a choice. But like for us, like for our generation, especially our parents' generation with Sabbath, like it really wasn't a choice to not know who Ozzy was.
Mm.
Like you could love him or hate him, that's fine, that's your decision, but you couldn't escape that he exists and that he was ingrained into everything that like we sing, and even more if you want to go down the music route, even more so how we do music, how rock music works and operates. Like he is the blueprint. He is the first of many. He laid down what people should follow. And anyway, it was kind of a subtle thing of like I would listen and I obviously watched the Osbournes too and all of that, but I didn't know how important it was until he died.
Yeah.
And then it like I said, it was the same feeling and I think that part of it is why not only that, but I feel like because of the Chris Cornell thing and me feeling the same thing that I felt when Ozzy died, I think that's what made it more harder, more impactful for me.
Yeah.
Is because I hadn't felt that in a long time. And then just I don't know, just everything about it made me cry,
It's so strange with
made me
like
feel.
the way things are in the world now that you feel like you know somebody that you've never met. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not like it's not like our grandparents with Elvis where it was like you're in love with this person you think they are.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't really get to, well, I think that I would say that I think that that's the difference is that we have the access to a lot of it to
yeah, it's
where
just really crazy how like because of social media and media in general and all of that, like we can feel so close to someone that we've never even physically been in the same like
vicinity of.
yeah, or
Yeah.
even the same state necessarily, you know what I mean? Like that's just crazy. I'm not saying I've never been in the same state as Ozzy Osbourne. I'm sure I have, but not acknowledgingly, not,
Yeah. Not like standing outside his.
house.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
but
I will, because I had to have you watch it because it did, and I will talk about it, and I will try my hardest not to be emotional about it. It's a lot, but it was after Ozzy died when Youngblood and Aerosmith did the
the
VMAs.
memorial, yeah.
Yeah, the VMAs. First of all, I will say this: I think that Youngblood is probably, in my opinion, and I know that they've said it, and it's kind of like, yeah, they're setting it up that way. But Youngblood is probably the closest to Ozzy's voice that I've heard out of anybody else. And it's not just his voice, it's how he carries himself. It's everything.
The character projection.
Yeah. And him starting out that whole, because the whole performance, but him doing Crazy Train and this is kind of what I appreciated about it, about the performance in general, but he did Crazy Train and he did it in his own way. Like it was word for word, but it wasn't like all of Ozzy's inflections, all of Ozzy's like timing. He did it his own way, but still like did it.
Yeah.
And then he did Changes right after that, which is the song that Sharon told him he was going to sing at the last concert before Ozzy died. Which that performance also, when he did it at the concert itself, the story behind that made me cry, just because of like that whole end part he does, like wanting Ozzy to hear how many people like love him and know his stuff and whatever. And that just blew my that's like a sweet thing to do. But I even have it written down in my notes when we were talking about this, about how that still is just so crazy to me. Like somebody like Ozzy now, over 3-decade career, still like is like, I don't know if they like me. Like I don't know if they really like get it. Like it just still like blows my mind. Like somebody on that's like that big and iconic and everything, and like can sell out 100,000 people like that, still is like, well, I don't know if they'll accept me. Like, that's just crazy to me. But anyway, he does Crazy Train, and then he does Changes, which already is like a super like tug at your heart song anyway. But then he has this he breaks in the middle of his song, and it's like super subtle. But it's at the beginning when he says, "I lost my best friend," and you can hear it in his voice. And I was like, because it was like that, like you said, being able to like have access and knowing like their relationship and knowing like how he feels and how their family feels about Youngblood and whatever.
Yeah.
And just that part, and I was like, oh shit. And then he sings it great. But then Aerosmith comes out and does Mama I'm Coming Home, which as the last song, which at an Ozzy tribute is like, it's already like a song emotional. That you're like, yeah. But then the thing that got me, and I was explaining this to you when I had you watch it, but the thing that really like made me like start crying, and probably will now too, that I'm talking about it.
You can't help it, folks.
I can't. It's just so like I can't explain it. Like I said, it's a different. People can watch that and not feel the same way. But Aerosmith singing, which is already, to me, like, it's not the analogy I'm thinking, but like a meeting of the minds, like a meeting of the like Ozzy and Aerosmith, like already, and then Aerosmith singing it in right before like the chorus. Steven Tyler is like covering his face, like in the mic, like not really like covering his face. And behind him, it's not even focused on, but behind him, you see Youngblood, and he has the jacket. He has like the fur jacket, and you can see him grab like just his legs, grab the mic behind him in like the background, and he like comes up behind him, and they don't focus on him at all. and he comes up behind Steven Tyler and starts singing the chorus, and it's I am. It's sorry.
Jeez.
I can't. I will probably cry for a long time every time I even see it or talk about it, because it's just so. It was identical. His voice was identical, and it was. That's why I feel this way. That's what I was talking about like how I felt with Chris Cornell and the way I feel
You're
about
making
Ozzy.
me cry because I can't watch grown men cry.
Sorry, but it was like for that minute, you had Ozzy back. You know what I mean? Like if they, for me even, I don't know if that was for everybody, but it was watching all of that in the background. It felt, it still does, even imagining it, it felt like Ozzy's coming, like Ozzy's here. And it was so identical when he started singing that that's still how I feel about it. It was like for that little moment, we got Ozzy back for that one song.
Mm.
And like I told you, I didn't know how much Ozzy like meant to me, and I didn't know how much like that would be different until that moment. Until because I haven't felt that way for any, like I've had musicians pass that I really cared about and really liked their music and never like felt
that way about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Anyway.
Weenus.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But I was thinking about that after like I showed you that and whatever, and I wanted to talk about it because I feel like we just take things that happen like just as this is a part of my life, and we really don't understand like the impact that they have until like things like that happen. You know what I mean? Like and it's not really the same thing because I mean it's family, but I said this to my mom. It's just the things that you take. Sorry, it was bothering me.
Okay.
The things that you take for granted, like my grandma. Like not that I took my grandma for granted, but I didn't realize the little things that I would miss or even care about for that matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds so. I told my mom, I know it sounds so dumb, but I miss a lot of things about my grandma. But I never thought that like the main thing I'd miss about my grandma is her laugh. And I never really thought about it. You know what I mean? Like it was just I never really. I did. I have made a point over the last couple years to like do things that do mean something to me.
Yeah.
Like taking a video of her basement with all the Elvis stuff or whatever. Like, but I've never once thought about like I should really store this away. Like this is something that until that happened, and I was like, that's something that now I'm only going to be able to live with. Like,
yeah,
here
as a memory.
Yeah, and it's just I say stupid, but it's just like stupid little things like that you don't really understand until that happens. The same with that. Like I went through my whole life just hearing, Black Sabbath and Ozzy and whatever, and just like that was really cool. Or like even I know this is probably going to be like a popular thing, but even like Crazy Train, like not being able to hear that ever again, other than like
not live, not
like never being able to hear that laugh ever again. never being able to hear like a certain tone that he had.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And going back to what I said about the performance of the VMAs, that's why that like got me so much, is because it was for that second. It was able to happen. Anyway, talk about something else. Ask me something else.
Why are we both wearing Psalm sweatshirts, Psalm gear?
I don't know. I just wore this because I didn't want to wear my other shirt that I've been wearing for the last 5 days.
Just look like we're promoting our old job.
Sorry.
This podcast is brought to you by.
No. That'd be a twist. No. Are you kidding me? I'll never promote this. Ever. Talk too much shit on here.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway.
How's your week been?
My week?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. My week has been pretty good. I think I appreciate that my kid is having fun at school.
Yeah, your son?
Yeah.
Our son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very nice that he's actually making friends and having fun.
That's what I was going to say. I like that he's actually making friends.
Yeah.
And they seem to actually like him.
And I like that. I mean, I know that, like, yeah, this happens with everybody. But I like that, whether it's at every kid thing or just him, I like that when I pick him up, everybody, not just his friends, says goodbye. I think that's really nice. I think that, like, other kids, other than the ones that he's friends with, or like the teachers, are like, by name, like not just like have a good day, or like generalities randomly. Of like Wyatt, bye, Wyatt, hi, like things like that. Like even one of the I don't know what, like one of the hall monitor thing teachers people.
Teacher aides?
Yeah. No.
No.
It's the one that's in the office that.
Oh, it's just the office lady.
Oh, anyway.
I don't know.
But she was outside because they have teachers by the gate that like give all the kids high fives when they go in the morning. He recognized her and like gave her a hug, and she like sat there and like was talking to him and like asking him questions, and like I don't know, things like that. That it's not just like my job is to give high fives and like, yeah, have a good day,
Yeah.
have a good, but like one that she like wants,
actually show interest in your
that
children.
he like wants, she wants to talk to him, and not like, okay, you can go play now,
Yeah.
sort of thing. But also like the fact that he, and I mean he loves people anyway, but the fact that he wants to like still engage with people.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just very encouraging.
Yeah.
I like that he's
hopefully it stays that way.
Enjoying it and getting it. Nice.
Yeah, I agree.
I gave blood and I can't, because they can't ever find my vein, which is getting mildly annoying. But I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter because I still get paid if they do both arms. It's just really, annoying. Not that I'm like a big like I want to give plasma to save lives, and that's a really big thing for me. But
doing it for the money, gosh.
It's just annoying when I'm like, when it depends on who does it. You know what I mean? Like you said, like we talked about this, like this is your whole job. This is what you get paid for.
It's literally the only thing you do.
It shouldn't be a specific person that's able to get my veins. It shouldn't be like, you all should be able to do it.
Yeah.
And I understand like missing every now and then and like needing somebody to adjust it, or needing like an expert opinion of somebody that's like better. But like out of the 13, 14 times that I've donated now, I've only been able to actually give like the full amount, maybe 6.
Yeah.
Maybe. The rest of them is them being like, I can't find your vein, or it's not in all the way, or it's not getting blood pressure enough, or whatever. It's just annoying.
It's even more. I agree with you because I had some of the same problems, and it's even more annoying when you see the people next to you just fucking pumping away like it's nothing.
Or
like there's no problem at all.
Or what happened? What happened yesterday, the day before, when I did it, they did both mine, and they couldn't get it. Well, they got this one, and then I only did like 50 milliliters or whatever because then it didn't have any pressure or anything, supposedly.
Yeah.
So they're like, so the machine goes off because it doesn't have anything, right? And so they're like, well, give me a minute, because he's like, he had a couple people sit
Dealing
down.
with other people.
And he's like, give me a minute, and I'll just put your blood back in, and then we'll just call it a day or whatever. 1, 2, no problem.
Yeah.
Like, doop.
Done.
Okay. Yeah, no
They're
problem.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the most frustrating part is getting in there and sitting there and having them dig around in your arm because they're having problems getting your vein, and you see them plug other people in around you like no problem, and the person's just going away and they're done before you can even get yours to go.
Yeah.
Like you're like, cool.
Well, also, which is why I've started on this arm. Since then I've started on this arm, is because like this arm, 9 times out of 10, or 8 out of 10, I guess, people can get this side. They have not been able to consistently get this side since I started.
That's how this one is. This one I can't.
And so I tell them,
get this
I tell them all the time when they're like, which one? And I'm like, well, every time. We'll try this one because a lot of people can get this one, but everybody has difficulty getting this one because it's so deep, because my vein is so deep on this side. And then every time when they can't get this side, they're like, well, we'll switch to this side. And they have issues with this side. And they're like, oh, I'm having a really difficult time getting this.
Yeah, that's what I told you.
Yeah, I know.
Told you.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We went to the haunted house.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done one of those in a long time together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was fun.
We did the thing.
Yeah, I liked you're doing a good job. Oh,
you look
that was
fabulous.
No, that was the O was the one that got me.
Oh,
with the girl that was eating the body.
dog.
Oh, I didn't see if it was a dog or it looked like a body.
Oh, it's a dog.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, she was eating it, and you were like, "Oh, okay."
All right. Okay, all
That
right.
made me laugh. Oh, okay.
That's what we're doing here. Got it.
And then you left me in my time of need.
So I took the kids, not last year, but the year before, I took the kids to the same haunted house. And at one point, I was leading, just like I was with you. And at one point, an actor was following the kids and like behind them, following them. And we couldn't go any faster as a group because there was a group in front of us. We'd already pushed too fast forward. And my daughter is screaming because she's in the backpack, like right next to the actress. And she's like, go, 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 go. And I'm screaming back, I can't. And so this year, when we got to that part again, and the actress started following us again, I was like, I'll just put myself between my daughter and the actress so that way there's like a space. But we were in the part, I didn't think about it when I left, and I don't know why I'm the only one who can navigate through this.
Well, I could have just kept going. It was just I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, why am I the only one who can navigate through that section? Anyways,
straight. You don't have to navigate.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Maybe it was straight by the time you got there, but it was not straight.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways, there's a section of the haunted house where it's just like white walls or black area, and it's just a strobe light. And it's on, off, on, off, on, off. So you like
it's faster than that, and you can't see, and everything is slow because it's a strobe light.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see the person in front of her because she was leading.
There wasn't a person in front of me by the time I left. I was just navigating.
I know. The next person in front of you that I could have seen.
There wasn't a person by the time I left.
We're saying the same thing.
I know, but okay. I had been navigating by myself for a while at that point before I left you.
I know.
Oh.
What I was saying is I was holding on to you because I couldn't see, and when you left, I had nobody to navigate.
Yes, I get that.
I had nobody to look at.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We were saying the same thing. Anyway.
Yes, and I left to separate my daughter from the actress, and
I just ran forward until I saw somebody. Because you left me when I couldn't see.
We made it.
And then I had Alice being like, where are we going?
We all made it.
I don't know.
We all made it.
Well, yeah. It was so fast because Alice was pulling on my arm, which also sucked going through that fucking haunted house because they have like the little curtain things. And I was holding on to you so I could navigate.
So you didn't lose me.
And I had Alice pulling my arm, so those curtain things, I can't move.
I know at one point you were like, hold the curtain open for me, and I was like, what?
I can't.
It was the freezer door ones, too?
Yeah, I know.
So, I just heard the plastic smack in the
face. I know. And then Alice said the same thing. Alice, having a free hand, Alice was like, can you hold it for me? No.
With what?
I don't know.
My face.
I'm moving them with my head. Anyway, but yeah, so I was holding on to you, and then I was like, okay, this is the end, because I know that this is the end.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the end, so we just have to make it.
We just gotta get to the door.
We just have to make it past the strobe lights, and we'll be fine. And so we get into the strobe lights. We're like halfway into the room, and then all of a sudden, my hand, you pulled.
I literally grabbed your hand and let go of me.
But then, because of the strobe lights, I didn't know where you went. You were just gone. You were in front of me. I could see your sweatshirt, and then you grabbed my hand, and you were gone. And so I was like, okay.
Cool.
And so I kept walking to see if I could find whoever was in front of us. So I knew I wasn't going to run into a wall.
Well, I scared the crap out of...
And then I just ran forward until the strobe light stopped. And then the couple that was in front of us couldn't move because there was things, there were still people in front of them. So I ran to the back of them, and then they're just
I was wondering why we went so much faster all of a sudden.
So they were standing still. So because they were right after the strobe light. So I got out of not seeing, and then had to stop. But yeah, you left.
Well, I left you, and I scared the crap out of Emma's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because when I pushed everyone in front of me,
there's somebody by me.
Emma had swung in front of her boyfriend, and I grabbed the sides of her boyfriend, and he thought I was the actress at that point.
That's funny.
Because nobody had seen me move, I guess.
Yeah.
To the back. And so when I grabbed him, he was like, "They're touching me!"
Oh yeah, because her by the way, because her boyfriend was having a panic attack before we even got to the haunted house.
Yeah.
And so all we had, which was probably why he freaked out so much, is because we had spent the whole time telling him they can't touch you. It's fine, they can't touch you at every.
And then I touched you
because there's 3 parts to it.
Yeah.
And so at every part, we would be like, it's fine. They can't touch you. They can sit by you. But as long as they just can't touch you. So don't worry about it. You just have to make it through. And then you touched them. So I'm sure that added to the, no!
They said
we got a rogue one. They don't know the rules.
This one's not an actress. This one's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was like, they're touching me! And I was like, it's me! And he was like, oh!
Yeah, that was funny. That was fun. So how was your week?
Long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it's been really long. And I've been really tired. Like, really tired. Like, I am not getting enough sleep, but I am. Like, I don't know. Every day. Like, you can even see in this podcast, I've yawned like 400 times. I'm literally crying, not because we talked about anything sad, because I can't stop yawning.
Maybe you need a new pillow.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or I'll sleep on the couch and you can sleep with Wyatt since you sleep better that way.
I don't know.
I don't know. Wyatt's been having issues sleeping too.
He's been a sweat bucket.
Yeah.
Like, the minute he falls asleep, he's a slip and slide. And it's like... And then when he moves, it's like, oh, because like he'll lay here and then he'll like move to adjust, and it's just you can feel the sweat then.
Water.
Like you can't even notice the sweat when he stays still, but the minute he moves, you're like, oh, oh,
ew.
Or his face like slips on your arm, and you're like, ah,
stop it, stop it.
Yeah, like, ugh. That's usually when I lift him and move him between us. Is when I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, the moment
this thing needs to be closer to the fan.
I was gonna say the moment that you put him in between us, I'd move him to the fan anyway.
Yeah,
because I don't like him in between us.
Yeah, I just don't have the energy to throw him all the way over you. So I'm just like, here, he's going here. You'll get him when you notice.
It's fine. I notice immediately.
But I'm like, oh gosh, this kid needs to be near a fan. Like,
yeah, and for the most part, I mean, unless because you're annoyed, you go like this after you give it to me, and we have no room. And that's normally the only time that he actually moves after he gets in front of the fan, is if he's literally hanging on my arm on the side of the bed, and then he'll like roll and move. But
his roll.
Yeah.
His alligator roll. You and him both do that.
I don't get to roll all the way over.
No, but
I would like to
if
lay
you
on
have
my stomach.
space, you do.
Yeah.
The minute you give him space, he's like a crocodile. Just
crocodile.
Like, fuck the blankets. What blankets?
Crocodile. Well, that's what he does. When I give him, that's why I only give him that little section of blanket. Because if I give him enough blanket to cover his whole body, he'll just keep rolling in it until we don't get any.
I know. He does that with
But
me
he's
too.
so cute, though.
I never want to stop sleeping with him.
So what are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be old Greg! And you're going to be the fisherman.
Are you excited about it?
Yes.
Are you actually excited about Halloween?
I don't know.
Or are you just like,
I feel kind of off this year.
We got to do this holiday because it's a cool holiday, but I don't really feel
kind of.
Sucks.
Like, I'm excited. I'm excited to take Wyatt trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm excited to take Wyatt trick-or-treating, and I'm kind of excited to see what kids show up at our door, if it's any of the kids I know this year.
Yeah. Kind of sucks that it's cold again, though.
Yeah, it's fucking freezing already.
Yeah.
It's gonna make for a rough Halloween.
Roof.
I probably won't be dressed as old Greg all night. I'll probably have to put on the fucking wolf onesie again.
You're so cute. we got fancy clothes.
I don't have them on right now. I don't know why I lifted the blanket.
No, I was just lifting the blanket because I don't know, because my brain said do it.
Oh.
It wasn't because of what I was talking about.
I'm old Greg!
We got fancy clothes.
I'm a mangina.
Mangina. Yeah, because we're going to a wedding.
We're going to a wedding.
Yeah, and we finally did the family thing. We have all matching clothes.
You and Emma match. I don't match.
Yes, you do. That brown is close enough.
But it's not even the one I might be wearing. I'm probably wearing the green one.
Well, you can be the odd man out then because your son has brown.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Well, then we can be a family, and you can be that weirdo that's just over to the side. You can be female Greg.
Just
over there in the green.
Over there greening it.
Greening it. Yeah. And you said I look super cute.
You do look super cute.
Super cute.
You do look super cute.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so handsome.
I like my shoes. I'm really glad.
I like your shoes too.
I'm really glad I got the shoes. They were expensive, but I'm really glad I got them anyway.
They weren't
expensive.
I like them.
They were like $30. They were like $24
for Vans.
Well, yeah, but
that's not expensive. That's dirt cheap.
That's half as much as my shirt.
Okay. And it's only a quarter of the price of normal Vans.
Yeah, that's true. But they look nice.
Yes.
So is there anything, because we're not going to have one before Halloween. So, is there anything you want to say about Halloweens?
Not really. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's off about this year, but I'm just like, I don't know.
I don't know. It just feels more. I said this a couple years ago. It just feels more worky this year. Like, you know what I mean? You haven't really had the time to enjoy planning it or doing things, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like in past years.
Well, there's also just been so much going on in this month that it's like I don't even have time really to just like.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like the last time you felt this way, I was working 6 days a week. You were also working, and Alice's birthday that we were trying to get, and we were behind on rent, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like there were things that we didn't have the time to just enjoy.
Yeah.
That it was happening.
Well, and then this year we just had every weekend was full of shit. So it's
full of stuff.
And then so we've been having to do things during the weekdays to get stuff done because we know we're not going to have time on the weekend to do anything. That the whole month has just been filled
with stuff
of doing things and going, and it's I just don't want to do or go anymore.
You didn't even put your bats up yet.
I didn't. I'm probably not going to at this point, honestly.
No.
It's only one more week, and then I have to take them back down.
You don't have to take them down.
Well, you know what I mean.
You have crows over there for life. You don't have to take them
Crows
down.
are different. They're not Halloween.
They're just grown-up bats.
They're not Halloween.
They're adult,
me.
They're adult. They're me. I am
the crow.
I am crows. I love you.
I love you.
Appreciate you.
I did want to watch all of the Nightmare on Elm Streets this year, and we've only watched one so far.
Well, I wanted to watch Chucky with you this year, and we haven't watched any.
You watched one.
With Alice, not with you.
Mm.
And it was my favorite one, too, and you didn't watch it with me.
But I also had a really fucked up nightmare after watching the first.
I told you would. So did your daughter, by the way.
I know, and I know that. That's why I don't watch them. But I still want to see them.
Well, I think that if you're going to do that, I think it would be better for you to space it out rather than putting them all together in one time frame.
Well, I think it's pretty spaced, seeing that we've only watched one.
Is it?
And that was 2 weeks ago.
Okay. I was just saying, I think it would be better for you mentally.
We're not going to get through them all until next October if we space them out more than that.
I don't know. They have Freddy vs. Jason on.
They have all of them on HBO.
Yeah.
They have all of them.
Also, speaking of that, Cheryl glitched our HBO. Now every time we open HBO, it automatically starts playing Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one.
Yeah.
You can't get away from it.
Like,
it doesn't
I
matter.
don't know.
We have like 3 different profiles for the girls and us, and it doesn't matter which one you open. It doesn't matter what you watched before that. It always starts auto playing Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I don't know.
You broke it.
My bad.
Anywho's, I love you, and I'm excited for Halloween.
I love you too.
I don't think we're going to be able to do our pictures this year. We just don't have the time. Unless you want to do it Friday.
Yeah, I don't know.
When you don't have, that Friday, that would be Halloween.
The day of Halloween.
Yeah. But that would be the only day because you work Thursday.
No, I don't.
I thought you did.
No.
Oh, then you work Friday?
There's no work Thursday, no work Friday.
No, I meant at Amazon.
I want to work one of those days.
Oh.
I haven't been able to pick up a schedule for it, so no.
Well, we could do it then, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah.
Might be able to.
Oh.
Might be able to. Also, I figured out something that Cheryl likes, but I haven't been able to make it right.
Oh, the stir fry?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really yummy, but the meat is really chewy.
And I haven't been able to find a way to make the meat right enough to where I think the first time was the closest.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I haven't been able to make it right to where it's not chewy. But she'll eat it. She really likes it. She thinks it's super yummy.
It tastes good enough to override the sensory issue of the chewy meat.
Yeah, which is a big step.
To a point. There are some pieces that I have to take back out of my mouth because I'm like, that's not going to happen.
Which is a story of your life. Which is a big step because not that you don't like things that I cook, but like there's still things you're like
that I'm very particular about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like when other people cook chicken for me.
You let me make you eggs. I don't think people.
I do.
I know that was the thing.
I don't let people make me eggs.
In the back lore of Zach and Cheryl, that was one of the things that Cheryl told me within our first year, that you're probably never going to be able to make me eggs because nobody ever makes eggs for me right, and it makes me very angry.
And it makes the person really angry because I'm so picky about it, and
I've been able to consistently make you eggs for the last easily 8 to 9 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. I did the thing.
You did it.
I'm
still picky about your chicken.
Rarely have been able to make chicken that you're not like, that's nice.
Well, it tastes good, but I don't know if I'm going to eat it.
Yeah. I can make flavors.
But we also learned that I learned and taught you that if you cook chicken in
oh my god, it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. And people that I think it's gross or don't want to do it, you're wrong.
If you cook
it's so
chicken
good
in pickle juice, it comes out very tender.
Yeah, it's so good.
Also, for anybody who thinks that's gross or thinks you shouldn't do that, that is how Chick-fil-A cooks their grilled chicken. So try again.
And it's so good. It tastes so good.
Also, I didn't learn it from Chick-fil-A. I learned it on my own in my own kitchen.
By accident.
And then learned that Chick-fil-A's chicken was grilled that way. So.
Neener. Is there anything you want to tell the people at home?
Generals gathered in their masses. Just like witches and black masses.
Okay, hold on. No, because I wanted to say this and I totally forgot about it until just now. We got 10 minutes. That's enough time. No, I wanted to talk about in regards to Ozzy, all of the bands that he helped that people don't really understand or recognize with Ozfest. That it wasn't a vanity. I don't know how to explain that. It wasn't a vanity thing of like, I want my own festival to worship me and look at me. It put a lot of bands that didn't have uh, like a sign off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, didn't have like a, we were told that we are good enough to be in rock and roll sort of thing. And he in Ozfest and having the people that he had at Ozfest, that was kind of him signing off on like, they're good enough to be here.
Yeah.
And I don't think people really, I mean, unless you go back, I don't think people really understand that like most bands that we know and like most came out of Ozfest, and not that they were put on Ozfest, but they weren't super famous at that point. Like, they did Ozfest and that pushed them to like be able to do what they do now. And the, in my opinion, going back, just the amount of bands at the times that they were there is kind of like, it shows to me that Ozzy himself or Sharon, either one, probably more Sharon than Ozzy, but there was something that was like, okay, we're gonna accept and let people do their thing, and if they're good, they're good. It doesn't matter what they look like, what they sound like, what other people perceive them to be, what we as Ozfest are perceived to be. If you're good, you're good, and we're gonna let you do your thing. And that's not, in my opinion, that was the first like trailblazing thing of like that eclectic and that like big brother type mentality of like, we're gonna lift you up because you're worth it. But also most people that do tours now kind of put tours together with like people that sound like them, or like are in like their box,
that kind of genre-ish.
Yeah. And which is fine, but I just, like I said, looking back on not just Ozfest but Ozzy's tours too, it was anybody he thought was good. It wasn't just, you sound like Black Sabbath or you sound like Ozzy or whatever. Like, and also Ozzy's music in general was very like across the board. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he did Sabbath, he did his own, he did Post Malone, he did Travis Scott, he did like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did Elton John, which is one of my favorite. But he himself allowed expansion, not just for like, we do Shot in the Dark or War Pigs, and that's what we do as Ozzy or Black Sabbath. Like, this is our sound, this is what we do. Yeah. He also had that mind of like, we do music, whatever that is, whatever form that comes in. And did like, anyway, and did his like tours and Ozfest and stuff like that too. That's what I was getting at, is that like, there wasn't a lot and there aren't a lot. I mean, now it's getting kind of blended, but for a long time he was one of few that were going outside that box of like, we only have heavy metal bands tour together.
Yeah.
I said that was really cool.
I just
wanted to mention it because I think
you're really cool.
Do you?
I do.
Sorry, I cried. It made you cry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got emotional.
How dare you?
Sorry, I won't do that. I won't do emotionals anymore.
Devil laughing spreads his wings. Satan laughing spreads his
wings. I love you. That feel good. It felt pretty fun.
All aboard!
Coming in to save you with the solo.
Whatever.
Anyway. Yeah, so thanks. I love you. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, I also say I love you to Haley.
Oh. He doesn't. He loves me more.
Well, it was just funny. I love you.
Beans and cornbread, beans and cornbread. 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 Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Beans and corn, beans and corn, and corn.